Okay. Sometimes the program I use updates randomly and it doesn't work anymore, so I decided to reset some stuff. But yeah, it should work now. All right. And I was talking to no one, I guess. Anyway, 따라올 거면 빨리 안 와? Hey, if you're gonna follow me, at least hurry up. Can't you hurry up? 지가 뭐라고 하는지 알기는 할까? Do you even know what it is you're saying? Like, are you listening to yourself? 어이가 없어진 나는 나도 모르게 픽 웃고 말았다. So I was just kind of like flabbergasted. I was like at a loss for words, and I just unknowingly just let out like a chuckle, like whatever. 우린 긴 오르막길을 몇 분 정도 걸어 올라갔다. We walked up a inclined road, so a angled road, for a few minutes. 자, 잠깐 좀 쉬자. Hold on. Let's take a break. 겨우 이 정도 걸었다고 유채리는 기진맥진한 얼굴을 해 보인다. So we've only barely walked this much. So we've only barely walked this much. We haven't walked very much. And 유채린 is already, she's showing she looks exhausted. 저번에도 비슷한 꼴을 봤었기에 나는 별 감흥 없이 멈춰섰다. 감흥, that's some sort of emotion. Uninterestedly. Last time, because I'd seen her look like this before once, last time, I just stopped uninterested. Like, I was uninterestedly just stopped. So I'm like, okay, what? Then you guys didn't hear anything I was saying. I was like talking for like 5 minutes to nothing. I was saying I can only play for until 7 today because there's another like energy conserving thing from 7. So I'm just gonna play for about 45 minutes from now. I can't believe this is the girl we have to hang out with. I just can't believe it. The worst. 조금 더 가면 약수 더 있잖아. If we just go a little bit farther, we'll get to the that place. The mineral spring. I don't even remember what that place was. Was there like some springs, like mineral springs area? 거기서 쉬자. Let's rest there.
거기까지 갈 힘이 없다고 지금.
I'm saying I don't even have the strength to go there right now. Yeah, fortunately we don't have to marry this girl. We just have to pick a girl to leave the village with. It doesn't have to be a person that we necessarily like. It just has to be whoever we think is a human. 어련하시겠나? Oh, we learned this. This is a slang expression. I have to look it up because I can't remember what the slang version of it is. I have to look at the VLive fan subs. I can't remember the translation I picked for it last time, which was pretty good. Maybe I'll just say good for you. But I'll look up a better translation for it later, because I already have this exact same expression in the Anki deck. But I can't remember what I translated it as. Yeah, we did leave her once before. Hold on, I'm curious. I want to look it up. Because I already have this in the Anki deck. Yeah, one time we just left her. I don't remember. We don't like her. That's why I'm... Oh, that's right. That's right. Whatever. I knew it. Or duh. Like, of course. So it's kind of like, whatever. That's sort of like dismissing sarcasm. I will... 어련 하시겠어요? I'll put another example. Just typing in the dictionary. I mean, Anki. 어련 하시겠나? Okay. Wow, whatever. There we go. 나는 어깨를 으쓱하고 근처에 걸터 앉았다. I shrugged my shoulders and just sat down around in the area. So we have to take a break because she's too tired. 유채리는 숨을 몰아쉬며 헐떡인다. She was like panting, trying to catch her breath. Right? Yeah. 제법 추운 날씨임에도 땀이 송글송글 맺혀 있다. Despite it being quite cold weather, she's got a bunch of sweat on her. 송글송글. That's like sweat. What action of sweat is that? Beaded. That's the word. 뭐 조금 기다려 주자. All right, let's just wait a little bit then.
일어나. 언제까지 앉아 있을래?
You're totally annoying. Get up. How long are you gonna stay sitting down there for? 다 쉬었냐? You rested up? You're now done? You finished resting? 유채린의 틱틱대는 말투가 점점 익숙해진다. I'm getting a bit used to her kind of the way that she's speaking, her mean way of talking, but there's a better word for this. We might not even make it through this conversation because this guy, every time he thinks, he'll like try to think of a new word. Yeah, it doesn't have it in Naver in the mobile version. I'll just put it down. But anyway, I'm getting kind of used to her attitude. I don't get though the Naver app is actually different information than it has on the desktop. I don't like that. I wish it was the exact same. Even like the auto completion it shows you is different. 나는 그러려니 하면서 몸을 일으켰다. And I stood up. While thinking that, I stood up.
앞장서.
You go first. Can't believe it. She's so annoying. 분명 내가 유채리를 따라가는 중이었는데 I'm sure I was following 유채린, but 어쩌다가 이렇게 되었는지. How did this happen? Now I'm going in front. The conjugation feature? I don't know what that is. 나는 머리를 푹푹 긁으며 약수터 쪽으로 향했다. So I kind of like scratched my head and headed toward the springs. I don't remember springs. I'll have to see it when we get there. I don't think we've ever seen this place, have we? Did we see this place before? 어느덧 우린 약수터에 도착했다. Maybe we went here before. Maybe this was the place where she dropped that item. I don't even remember. And then eventually we arrived at the mineral springs. 여기에 오려고 했던 거야? Were you trying to come here? 유채리는 대답도 하지 않고 약수터로 달려가 물을 마시기 시작한다. 유채린, without any sort of reply, ran up to the mineral springs and started drinking water. Yeah, I think we did go here with her once before. 한 바가지, one gulp, two gulps, 세 바가지, three. 물을 끝도 없이 들이켜던 유채리는 겨우 살만 해줬는지 숨을 크게 내쉬며 바로 옆 커다란 돌에 주저앉았다. So 유채리 was just scarfing down water without end, and I guess she now feels a little bit better. She let out a big sigh and sat and leaned up against the large stone that was right next to her. I don't see a large stone. I'm guessing they're talking just about these. 뭔 물을 그렇게? Why are you drinking so much water? 물 먹다 체하면 약도 없댔다. On the Naver mobile, when you look up a verb, there's a button to press to see the conjugations. Really? Let's try this. Let's try it with 체하다. Where's the button? Oh, conjugation. Oh, I see. That's kind of cool. I mean, I wouldn't use it, but that's cool. It could be useful though for irregular verbs. Anyway, if you hurt your stomach if you get too full by drinking water, we don't have any medicine. So there's nothing you can do if you drink too much and get your stomach hurts.
시끄럽네 진짜. 지가 보모야 뭐야?
Hey, you're so annoying. What are you, my parents? 혼자선 아무것도 못하면서. You can't do anything by yourself, can you?
뭐?
What? 그냥 상관을 말아야지. I just gotta. Maybe I should just not even care about. Maybe I shouldn't even worry myself. 같이 올려주기 참 힘든 녀석이다. This girl's really hard to match well with, to go along with. 나는 조용히 궁시렁대며 물을 한 모금 떠 입에 가져가 대었다. I was kind of just quietly like complaining and went over to get one mouthful of water. So I scooped up a mouthful of water and what happened? Oops. Did she slap me or something? 어느새 다가온 유채리는 내 바가지를 올려쳤다. Oh, she hit my she hit the scoop. the big scoop that you use for drinking. She hit that out of my hand. What's up with you? 나 참. Come on. 초등학생도 고학년이 되면 안 할 짓거리를 눈 앞에서 당하니. To think something's happened. This thing that just happened to me is something that wouldn't even happen if an elementary school had become 고학년. Yeah, okay. This isn't even something that an elementary student would do. This sort of childish act, basically, is what we're saying. But literally, even if a elementary school student were to become an higher school year, even if an elementary school student were to become an older, this is something that they wouldn't even do. And this is what I just experienced right in front of my eyes. So to think that I had this happen to me, something that that even an elementary school student wouldn't do. 이건 화가 나기보다, more than being upset, I'm just like, I don't even know what to say. 나는 헛웃음을 내뱉으며, I let out like a kind of like a fake laugh. 튄 물을 손으로 털어냈다. And then wiped off the water that had splashed with my hands.
다 쉬었으면 빨리 찾아.
If you're done resting, let's hurry up and find it. 방금의 일격으로 속이 시원해진 건지 maybe she feels a little bit better having done that to me now. The I think that's an attack. Yeah. From the blow, the attack that she had just done to me, maybe she feels better about that. I don't get it. I don't really like her. I seriously was hoping it would be Hansei. 유채린의 말투가 좀 편해져 있었다. Actually, I want to write down the whole sentence because that's pretty good for context. I think though she's just mad at us because we made her go by herself and then follow her, and then we made her have to say, oh, go in front. Like, we made her change her behavior to show her real personality to us. And she feels embarrassed about that, I think. But anyway, she seems to be talking more casually now. 찾아? See, she used 반발. Find it? 생각해보니 일전에 이쯤에서 유채린이 지갑을 떨어뜨렸던가? Thinking about it though, the last time 일전에. Yeah, just last time. Okay, I was like, last time, yeah. Thinking about it though, last time I remember that Yu Chenin had dropped her wallet around this area. Okay, that's right, that was here then. 아마 그때 뭔가를 같이 떨어뜨린 모양이로군. I guess it appears like she must have dropped something else together at that time. So we're looking for something else that she dropped.
이쯤에서 떨어뜨렸어. 빨리 찾아봐.
I dropped it around here somewhere. Hurry up and find it. 유채리는 그렇게 말하며 주변을 뒤지기 시작했다. So she said that and then she started looking around the area. 나는 도와주고 싶었지만 I wanted to help her, but 유채린이 뭘 찾는지조차 모르니 그럴 수도 없었다. Because I don't even know what it is she's looking for at all. I couldn't even do that.
야, 보고만 있을 거야? 너도 좀 찾아보라니까.
What, are you just gonna stare? I told you to find it. You look too. Seriously. 뭘 찾는지 말을 해줘야 도와줄 거 아니야. You gotta tell me what I'm looking for so I can help you.
딱 보면 아니까 찾아보라고.
You'll know it right when you see it, so just look for it. 아우 진짜 스트레스가 확 올라오는 걸 참으며 like suppressing this rage that's just coming out and started looking around the area. 그냥 따라오지 말 걸 그랬나? Should I have just not even followed her here? 여기서 잃어버린 거 확실해? Are you sure you lost it here?
여기밖에 없어.
This is the only place. It could only be here.
지갑을 여기서 떨어뜨렸으니까 그때 같이 떨어졌을 거야.
I dropped my wallet here, so I would have dropped this here. I would have dropped it at that time too. 그렇게 서로 말 없이 5분 정도를 찾았다. So we searched for about 5 minutes together without talking to each other. We searched for about 5 minutes. 도대체 뭘 찾는 건지도 모른 채, without even knowing what it is that we're looking for, 눈에 띌 만한 물건을 찾았지만 I found something that kind of caught my eye, but 도무지 나오지 않았다. But nothing else came out. Like I couldn't find anything. Like it wasn't what we were looking for. 그렇게 내가 점점 지쳐갈 무렵. 지쳐갈. I was like, that didn't make any sense. And then right about when I was starting to get sick of all this.
찾았다.
I found it. 유채린의 밝은 목소리가 들려왔다. I could hear 유채린's bright, happy voice. 고개를 들어보니, turning my head, I could see that 유채린이 주머니에 뭔가를 넣고 있다. She's putting something into her pocket. 나는 손을 털고 일어나 유채린 쪽으로 걸어갔다. I wiped off my hands and stood up and walked over to where 유채린 was. 찾았어? 그래서 뭐였는데? Did you find it? So what was it?
됐어. 알아서 뭐하게?
Nah, don't worry about it. You don't want to, like, I don't want to tell you. Like, none of your business. 같이 찾아줬는데도 이럴 거야? I was even helping you look and you're gonna still be like this?
참나. 뭘 얼마나 열심히 찾았다고.
What are you talking about? You didn't even look that hard. 야, 너 진짜. Hey, come on. You're really being a jerk. 막 폭발하려던 찰나, like right when I was about to just explode in anger, 갑작스레 들리는 발소리에 나는 말을 멈췄다. I stopped talking here at the sound of sudden footsteps. Uh-oh.
어? 뭐하냐 갑자기?
What are you doing all of a sudden? Shh. 발소리는 점점 커진다. The sound of footsteps was slowly getting louder. 이제 바로 근처까지. Now it's right in the area.
야, 숨어야 하는 거 아니야?
Do we have to hide? 유채린이 겁에 찔린 목소리로 말했다. She sounded like she was scared. Seized with fear. 어떻게 한다? What do we do? 괜히 숨었다가 들키면 골치 아파지겠지만 it's gonna be a real pain if we get caught after trying to hide. So 여기 있다는 걸 목격당해서 좋을 것도 없을 것 같다. But there's nothing really gonna be good about getting discovered here. Somehow I don't have the Hanja for beginning. Oh. Hanja. There's a website where if you look up the syllable in Hanja, it'll give you a list of Hanjas. Yeah. Like maybe Naver can do that. I'm not sure if there's another website too. 나는 빠르게 주변을 살펴봤다. I quickly looked around the area. 저 멀리 작은 창고가 보인다. I can see a shed off in the distance. 어쩌지? What do we do? 저기 숨을까? Should we hide there? 나는 hide in the area or hide in the shed. Let's hide in the shed. 숨자. Let's hide. 나는 손가락으로 창고를 가리켰다. I point. This is your guys' homework for today. We're not stopping here, don't worry. But this is everyone's homework for today. It's a good sentence. 나는 손가락으로 창고를 가리켰다. I probably shouldn't even do that. Anyway. It's beginner level. It's beginner sentence. Let me know when you got it. Let's check my messages here. Cool, thanks. Oops, I didn't mean to turn off my phone. 유채리는 고기를 끄덕였고, she nodded. 우린 몸을 낮추고 we lowered our bodies and quietly, 조용히 하지만 최대한 빠르게 창고로 향했다. Quietly but as quick as we can, headed to the shed. 창고로 들어온 나는 잠시 숨을 고르다가 I caught my breath for a bit after entering and 몸을 돌려 turned my body and 문을 통해 밖의 상황을 살폈다. And then looked outside through the door to see what was going on. 시야가 썩 만족스럽진 않았지만 I couldn't really see very well, but 밖에선 무슨 일이 일어나는지는 보인다. I could see what was going on outside. 그놈들이다. It's them. 그 존재들은 가만히 선 채 뭔가를 하고 있었다. They were doing something while just standing there. Still. They're just standing there. Menacingly. 자세히 보니 looking closely though. 놈들의 옷 안쪽에서 안개가 피어오른다. There was fog permeating out from the insides of their clothes. 그리고 그 안개는 주변의 안개에 자연스레 녹아들어 흩어진다. And then that fog was just kind of naturally melting out and 흩어지다? What would that be? Scattering. Yeah, that's naturally just scattering out and melting in the area. Put that down. 어쩌면 저놈들이 이 안개를 만들어낸 존재들 아닐까? Maybe these are the guys that are the ones that made this fog in the first place.
뭐가 보여?
What do you see? Do you see something? 사제복을 입은 사람들이 있어. There's people wearing some like religious clothes, like cloaks. Two people.
지금이라도 나가서 아무것도 모르는 척 할까?
Should we leave? Go outside and just pretend like we don't know anything? Are you dumb? 유채리는 역시 모르겠지. 유채리는 doesn't know. 하지만 나는 안다. But I know. 저들은 평범한 인간이 아니다. Those aren't normal people. 저런 놈들에게 내 동선을 굳이 알려줄 필요도 없을 것이고 I don't really have a need to let those guys know about my movements. And 모습을 드러내는 모험을 할 필요는 더욱 없을 것이다. There's going to be even less of a need for me to do any sort of adventures where I expose myself, where I show myself to them, let them see me. Right? Let me check. Yeah. Yes, something like that. And basically, because this is all coming to an end, so there's going to be less and less need for me to even show myself to them. 지금으로선, from now, 이렇게 숨어 있는 게 정답이다. Right now, hiding like this is the right answer. Yeah, 역시. 느낌이 안 좋아. Nah, I don't have a good feeling about it. 저 사람들에게 무슨 짓을 당할지도 모르고 we don't know what's going to happen to us. Literally what we will experience from those people. 기다리자. Let's just wait. 유채린이 겁먹은 얼굴로 고기를 끄덕였고 she nodded with a expression of fear and 나는 다시 문으로 얼굴을 들이밀고 I pushed my face up against the door again and 바깥 상황을 살폈다. Looked at the situation outside. I hope those guys don't turn to look at us. 그렇게 10분이 흘렀다. And like that we waited, 10 minutes passed. 사제복의 남자들은 약수터 근처에 서서 자기들끼리 얘기하는 듯 했다. It seemed like the people wearing the cloaks were just standing in the area of the mineral springs and talking to each other. 그 모습들이 기계나 인형처럼 어색해 보였고 their appearances looked strange as if they're like machines or even dolls. And 그것이 굉장히 섬뜩해 보였다. It looked quite frightening. 하지만 그런 광경도 10분이나 보고 있으니 공포감이 점점 옅어진다. But seeing this scene, seeing them do that for about 10 minutes now, my fear is kind of a little bit less. Not so scared anymore. 솔직히 말하면 좀 지루할 지경이다. To be honest, I'm actually kind of feeling a bit bored now. 저놈들 왜 안 가고 저러는 거야? Why aren't they going? What are they doing there?
야, 아직도 안 갔어?
They haven't left yet? 유채린이 말에 대충 대답하면서 계속 바깥을 살핀다. Just kind of gave her a whatever reply, just said yeah, and kept looking outside. 공포감은 분명 옅어졌지만 I do feel much, of course, less afraid, but 그렇다고 저 놈들을 정면에서 마주할 배짱까지 생기는 건 아니다. However, I'm not really going to be just appearing right in front of those guys. I don't really feel though like, hold on. Yeah. I don't really feel like being bold and just confronting them face to face though, like directly in front of them. Okay. Stitch! Hey, Stitch. Stitch! Han say he is not the human. Stitch. So we did the crime scene. I'll show you. This is the last crime scene. And this crime scene, 현옥의 말, because it could be vampire, every language. 인형 재물. But they like 폐교 and 강, so it's not the vampire. 서큐버스, 공포의 마물. 서큐버스도 아니고. 마녀, 구령어, 마녀도 아니고. 강시, 사문터를 구사한다. could be. 모든 진을, okay. 소환자의 시체를 훼손한다. 관통이니까. 이렇습니다. This is what it is. So we figured out that the 구미호 한세이 has to be, and we did it with everyone. I checked it twice. Actually, I checked it 3 times. This is the only one. Anyway.
지금은?
What about now? So basically this girl who we hate, the girl who I didn't even want to leave the village with if she was the human, is the human. 대답한 지 30초도 안 지났는데 유채린이 다시 되물어 온다. It's only been 30 seconds since I just last answered her, but she's already asking me again. 추워요? 무서워서 추운 거 아니지? It's cold because you're afraid? 뭐야 이 녀석? What's up with this girl? Stitch. 아까 안 갔다고 했잖아. I told you just a second ago. They haven't gone yet.
지금도?
Still? 아 진짜 너 왜 그러는? 아 진짜 what's wrong with you? What is she doing? 야 너 왜 그래? What's wrong with you? 놀란 나는 유채린에게 다가가려 몸을 일으켰. Just when I was about to stand up to approach 유채린, because I was so surprised.
오지마 이 변태야.
She is so annoying. You are so annoying, Yucherin. I do not like you. I seriously would have taken Cheishiri, who was also super annoying, but in like a nice way. Oh, gosh. Don't come any closer, you pervert. 무슨 소리? What are you talking? What? 너 왜 그러는데? What's up? What's wrong with you? 난 유채리를 천천히 살펴봤다. I kind of carefully looked at her. 아리 입술을 꽉 깨문 채 몸을 숙이고 허벅지를 비비 꼬는 모습. 비비. Anyway, she's like biting down on her lower lip and kind of what do you call it? Doing this with your body, like hunching over, and I guess that's grabbing her at her thighs. Does she have to use the bathroom? I don't know. 이 녀석 설마 by chance do you have to? Yeah, I think maybe she has to go to the bathroom. 나는 차마 더 묻지 못했다. I couldn't bear, but I couldn't even ask her. So I guess she has to use the bathroom. 나는 다시 문틈을 통해 밖을 살펴봤다. Once again, I looked through the doorway outside. 사제들은 도저히 갈 기미가 보이지 않는다. I can't see any sort of sign of them leaving at all. 문장이 야하네. Yeah. 가기는커녕 forget, like we can't even go, but 그 자리에 멈춰 꼿꼿하게 서 있다. They're just like standing there, not going at all. Yeah, like upright. Okay, it was different. I misunderstood. I thought it was something else. Anyway, either way, they're standing there, not doing anything. Yeah, like forget them leaving. They're just completely standing there still. 날씨가 추우는데 아직도 여름인 것 같은데. 오늘은 빌리 씨랑 공부했어요. Oh, nice sentence. 흡사 고장난 로봇같이, just like some broken robots. 이건 어쩐다. What are we gonna do? I guess she has to use the bathroom, although it didn't say that. 유채리 몸을 부들부들 떤다. She's like shaking. 소변을 참기가 너무 힘든 모양이다. Appears that it's really hard for her to hold in number one. Okay, so we were right. I was like, there literally is nothing. That's why she keeps asking whether they've left, because she has to use the bathroom. 나로서도 이런 경험은 처음이라 어떻게 해야 할지 모른 채 난감해하고 있었다. I know this one. No, I don't. Yeah, I'm just not saying anything, not doing anything. Yeah, I'm at a loss of what to do because I didn't really know what I should do. This is my first time in this sort of situation. 그렇게 물을 퍼마시더니만. Hey, I'm just thinking to myself. She was drinking so much water. 그 있잖아. Hey,
뭐가?
What? 이 거리라면 그 소리는 안 들릴 것 같은데. Yeah, we're kind of far away, so I don't think they're gonna hear you.
뭐? 야,
Were you making those kinds of jokes in this sort of situation? 나도 황당한데 뭔 농담이야. I'm also like totally not sure what to do. Like, why would I make a joke right now? 솔직히 지금 방법이 뭐 있어? Think about it. Is there really anything you can do? 밖으로 나가서 저 사람들에게 들키거나 we can go out and get caught by those people, or just endure it, or just go in your clothes like that. 그것도 아니면 그냥 저 구석에 가서 해결해야지. If not, then just go in that corner and, you know, take care of things.
전부 미친 짓이잖아.
Those are all crazy. 네가 선택해. You pick then. 난 뒤 돌아서 귀 막을게. I'll turn around and cover my ears.
하지만 냄새는.
But then what about the smell? 추운 날이잖아. It's cold. 난 문하고 붙어 있고. I'll be against the door. 이런 날은 어지간해서 냄새도 안 나. These kind of days, it's kind of, guessing that's saying chilly. Well, let me check. I'm actually not sure. Anyway, it's not going to smell though these days. Okay, yeah. Anyway, it's quite cold, so it's not even gonna smell. At least we get the nice music. You sitting, stop being annoying. Just go pee. I know. Is this a scary game? Nah, I wouldn't say so. There's been like a couple moments where it was like supposed to be like a scary atmosphere, but we haven't really had like scary things happen. Really, like not that much. 몸 돌릴게. Okay, I'll turn around. Mostly it's like a dating sim. A horror themed dating sim. Kind of. Not really horror themed, just like a cult themed dating sim. But pretty weak as a dating sim too. It's like visual novel, I guess. 대충 아무 말이나 해서 유채린을 안심시킨 후, after just, you know, saying whatever and getting her to calm down, 나는 몸을 돌려버렸다. I turned my body around. 그렇게 잠깐의 정적이 흐르고 정적? Oh yeah. And then after just a short moment of silence,
이건 미친 짓이야. 이건 진짜 미친 짓이야.
this is crazy. This is so crazy. I can't believe I'm doing this. That sort of thing. 중얼거리는 유채린의 목소리가 들려온다. I can hear 유채린's voice of her complaining. 유채린은 한동안 그렇게 현실을 부정했다. She was complaining about what was going on for a while, right? No. Denying. That's right. Okay, I'm gonna write that down because I was thinking of a different word. So she's like denying, what would I say it? Denying reality. Yeah, like that. I'm sure there's a better expression. This is dating young pretty girls. Yes. 그렇게 몇 분간 혼란에 빠져 있던 유채린은 and then 유채린 who was who had fallen into confusion for several minutes, so she was confused for a few minutes. She didn't know what she should do.
귀 막아.
Okay, cover your ears. And then finally 잘 섞인 목소리로 그렇게 말했다. Then she finally spoke that sounded like her voice was mixed together with giving up. Yeah. So she sounded like she had given up. 나는 검지 손가락으로 귀를 꽉 틀어박고 입을 다물었다. Okay, it's just reminding me. We're just gonna go for another 5 minutes, and I'm gonna have to stop. So I plugged my ears with my index fingers. Right? 검지. That's index, right? Or is that? Yeah, index. Okay. To plug my ears with my index fingers and close my mouth. 귀를 틀어 막았음에도 불구하고 주변이 워낙 고요하다 보니 옷 스치는 소리가 그대로 들려왔다. Even though I had closed my ears, though, because the surroundings were really quiet, I could hear the sound of her, like, adjusting her clothes. Yeah, like touching her clothes. 꽤 민망해진 나는 귀를 더욱 세게 틀어 막았다. So I felt a bit embarrassed, though. I felt a bit, yeah, I'll say embarrassed. Embarrassed about that, so I plugged my ears even tighter. Why does it have to play the sound for him? 물 소리가 들린다. I can hear the sound of water. You know, I think since the game plays audio files on repeat, if we just leave the screen on here for like an hour, yeah, this will keep going on for an hour. I just realized that. 그것도 생각보다 크게, and then longer than I thought. 야, 소리 너무 커. It's too loud. 조금만 조용히. Just be a little bit quiet.
미친놈아, 그게 말이 돼?
Does that make any sense? Just plug your ears. She needs diapers. Seriously. 귀 막아도 들리니까 그렇지. It's because I can hear it even if I plug my ears. 유채린이 이를 무드득 가는 소리가 들려. I can hear her gnashing her teeth. 예, 물소리가 작아진다. And then the sound of water, the sound of water got a little bit quieter. 나름의 컨트롤하고 있는 모양이다. I guess she's kind of controlling herself a bit. Why do we need this scene in the game? 하지만 특유의 냄새가 스물스물 피어올라 창고를 메우는 것까지는 어쩔 수 없었다. But you couldn't really do anything about the smell that was kind of like permeating around the shed. 나 정말 별 일을 다 당하는 것 같군. I'm really having to deal with everything. It got too long for the scene. Yeah, we don't need this long scene. We could just have it goes to black, and then it comes back, and then we hear the sound of her like moving her clothes. Like that's it. Why does the game designer want us to hear her be?
다 끝났어.
Okay, it's over. 아 진짜 귀 막았어. 그래도 들린 거야. I really did plug my ears, but I could still hear you. 그래도 냄새는 안 났으니까, but it didn't smell, so should be quiet.
시끄러워.
Just don't say anything. I just want to get to the save point. We're not going to get to a save point. 민망한 분위기를 이기지 못하고 I couldn't really do anything about this kind of embarrassing situation though, and I put my face back toward the door. Yeah, 기저귀. 사제복의 남자들은 and then the guys in the clothes had disappeared. 난 천천히 주변을 둘러본 후 창고 문을 천천히 열었다. I looked around the area slowly and opened up the door. 와, 창고와는 다른 바깥의 시원한 공기가 느껴졌다. I could feel some cool air which was different than the inside than from the outside which was different than the shed. 나는 숨을 크게 내쉬며 그 공기를 마음껏 흡입했다. So I took a deep breath and fully inhaled the air. Okay, this is as far as we're gonna go today. I want to go further, but I don't have time because, like I said, I have to stop at 7, like in 2 minutes. Great. So, what did you guys watch on Billy's stream today? We got to see you Chading go pee. And yeah, that was great. All right, guys. It's gonna make us do all that stuff again next time. It's so annoying the way that they do the save games in this. Seriously. All right. Well, thanks for coming, guys. And I will see you again in a few more days.